Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving in and completely demystifying the world of carpet fibers and maintenance. Look, if you've ever spent a small fortune on new flooring only to watch it age years in a matter of months, well, you're definitely in the right place. We're going to unpack the actual science and the strategy behind protecting your flooring investment. So let me ask you something. Why does a carpet that felt like literally absolute heaven in the showroom end up looking matted, tired, and just completely flat in just 3 years? Well, the culprit is that we tend to buy based entirely on the illusion of softness. We run our hands over a sample, we fall totally in love, and then we install it in a super busy family room. That mismatch between what the fiber can actually handle and your room's daily demands is the #1 cause of premature wear. And really, that brings us to the core thesis of our explainer today. It's perfectly captured by a quote from our source material. There is no universal best fiber. There is only the right fiber for the specific room. So, success isn't just about buying the most expensive material on the rack. It's entirely about matching the physical and chemical properties of the fiber to your household's actual traffic, your pets, and your lifestyle. So here's our roadmap for today. Number 1, choosing your carpet fiber. Number 2, nylon versus polyester. Number 3, padding and insulation matter. Number 4, the 5 maintenance keys. And finally, number 5, mastering spots and stains. Section 1, choosing your carpet fiber. Okay, let's dive into this first crucial step, picking the synthetic or natural materials that will dictate your floor's lifespan. If you look at the residential market, one material is the undisputed heavyweight champion, nylon. It absolutely dominates with a massive 60% market share in U.S. residential sales. And that's not just clever marketing. It reflects real-world performance. Nylon gives you an impressive 12 to 15-year durability span. It's basically the workhorse of the flooring industry for high-traffic areas.
But nylon definitely isn't your only option. Let's walk through the main fiber types. First up, your high-traffic options. You've got nylon for excellent durability, right? Then there's triexta, which kind of sits right in the middle, combining good durability with really incredible stain resistance. Honestly, it's an absolute game changer for households with kids and pets. Moving over to budget and luxury options, polyester is super soft and highly affordable, great for low-traffic bedrooms. Wool is your premium natural luxury niche. It offers amazing temperature regulation, but fair warning, it requires specialized care. And finally, your utility choices. Olefin is highly moisture-resistant, making it your strictly go-to for basements and outdoors, while acrylic is really just for low-traffic, decorative spaces. Section 2, nylon versus polyester.
Let's put the two most popular fibers on the market head-to-head. Starting with nylon, its molecular structure gives it superior flex fatigue resistance. What does that actually mean? It means when you step on it or put heavy furniture on it, it bounces right back. It's incredibly resilient. So for busy hallways and stairs, it's pretty much a mandatory choice, even if it does cost a bit more. On the flip side, we have polyester. Now, polyester gives you that luxurious sink-your-toes-in softness at a really budget-friendly price. And it's actually hydrophobic, meaning it naturally repels water-based spills beautifully. But, and this is a big but, its major vulnerability is oil. Think cooking grease or even the natural oils from your dog's coat. Those actually bond to polyester fibers and are incredibly difficult to get out.
Actually, if you do decide to go with nylon, here is a massive pro tip to take with you to the showroom. Always verify that you are buying nylon 6/6. The industry rarely prints the actual grade on the label, but nylon 6/6 has a tighter molecular structure that acts like a heavy-duty coiled spring. It drastically outperforms standard nylon 6 in crush resistance and resiliency. So, specifically asking your retailer for this grade guarantees you're getting the absolute maximum lifespan for your money.
Section 3, padding and installation matter. Now, you could buy the best nylon 6/6 in the world, but if you drop the ball on this next step, it honestly won't matter. Carpet padding is the hidden foundation that most homeowners completely underestimate. You really need a pad with a 6 to 8 pound density that is 1/4 to 7/16 of an inch thick. Skimping on this specific density, like choosing something way too soft, allows the carpet backing to flex excessively under your feet. That continuous bending will quickly destroy the structural integrity of even the highest quality fibers. And beyond just the pad, the physical installation itself heavily dictates how your fiber performs. Proper professional stretching is mandatory. If a carpet is improperly stretched, it causes ripples and buckling, forcing the fibers at those little fold points to wear out rapidly. Plus, a true professional will strategically place your seams. Because let me tell you, seams placed right in the middle of a high-traffic walkway will accelerate edge wear and ultimately just ruin the visual aesthetic of the entire room.
Section 4. The 5 maintenance keys.
So your beautiful carpet is properly padded and flawlessly installed. Now what? Well, the battle shifts to protecting it from daily life. With a strict, consistent maintenance regimen, even something like commercial carpet tiles in a crazy, heavy traffic stairwell can retain a stunning day one appearance for years. To pull that off, the Mohawk Group, who are absolute leaders in commercial flooring, they outline a strict 5-step defense system. It starts with preventive measures, followed by vacuuming, spill and spot cleaning, periodic cleaning, and finally deep cleaning. The whole philosophy here boils down to simple economics. Stopping dirt at the door is vastly cheaper and way easier than trying to drag it out of the fibers later. And this blew my mind. Believe it or not, by installing just a 5-meter walk-off mat at your entrances, which is about 16 feet, you capture roughly 80% of the incoming soil and moisture before it ever touches your permanent carpet. That is your first and, hands down, most effective line of defense. But for the dirt that does manage to get through, vacuuming is your most vital tool. Studies show that 80% of facility soil is just dry, insoluble dirt. Remember, carpets are 3-dimensional. They trap dirt deep down within the pile way before the surface actually looks dirty to the eye. So to get it out, you need frequent, slow vacuum passes. And you've got to use a machine with a powered brush roller to agitate those fibers and give the air enough time to actually pull the dirt out. Eventually, though, you will need to deep clean. And I need to issue a major warning here, straight from our sources. Never use a spin bonnet. No way. Those horizontal rotating brushes will severely damage and distort your carpet fibers. True restorative deep cleaning relies entirely on hot water extraction. You pre-spray a pH-neutral cleaning agent, agitate it, and then rinse with plain hot water. Never put detergent directly in the machine's tank because leaving a sticky chemical residue behind is just going to act like a giant magnet for new dirt. Section 5. Mastering spots and stains. All right, finally, let's break down how to tackle the inevitable spills and accidents without permanently ruining your floor. The Mohawk Group classifies spots into 4 highly actionable categories so you know exactly how to react. Category A is water-based, like your classic juice or ketchup. Category B is petroleum-based, think grease or shoe polish. Category C covers coffee and tea, and Category D is biological. That's blood, vomit, or urine. The whole trick is matching the spot to the right treatment. For example, a Category B petroleum stain requires a specific dry solvent, often called POG, used in a well-ventilated area to break down the oil. But for a Category D biological spill, your process changes completely. You remove the solids with a bone spatula, you blot it, and then apply an encapsulation liquid. That's a specialized cleaner that literally crystallizes the soil, so you can just vacuum it right away once it dries. But hey, no matter what category of stain you're dealing with, there is one golden rule you must never break. Always work from the edge toward the center of the spot. And always blot. Never scrub. I mean it. Scrubbing physically distorts the carpet fibers, damages the pile, and actually forces the stain even deeper into the backing. Well, we've covered a lot of ground today, from the molecular resilience of nylon 66 to the science of encapsulation cleaning. At the end of the day, your carpet is a massive investment in your living space. So the real question you have to ask yourself the next time you step into a showroom is this. Are you building that investment on a strong foundation of the right fiber, proper potting, and strict maintenance? Or are you just buying the softest illusion? Use these insights to make a choice that will truly last. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy learning!